Hey guys, it's your girl C and welcome back to my page Phuck Fitness. So tonight, first of all, I just left a banging ass workout and I'm tired as hell, but I'm about to cook a meal because I don't want to eat nothing unhealthy. But tonight I'm going to make some spaghetti, but it's going to be healthy. It's going to be so good. So what I'm going to use for it is not ground beef. I'm actually going to use ground turkey. And I know a lot of people don't eat ground turkey because it has a different taste. But it's super good if you season it correctly and you cook it correctly. So that is my ground turkey. I have a green pepper and an onion. And I have my vegetable noodles. Do not use regular spaghetti noodles. Because the vegetable ones taste the same and they don't leave that heavy feeling in your stomach at all. So they're actually really good. So all I get is the vegetable spaghetti, which is like that. See? The vegetable spaghetti. It's so freaking good and it's so good for you. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut up my vegetables that I'm going to put into also I put a little water in my pot just because you're not going to be using grease or butter. So you're going to be using water. Sounds crazy, but it's going to be really good. So guys, I'm just going to continue to cut up that green pepper into small pieces like you normally would do when you put it into a spaghetti. Then I'm going to do the same thing with that onion I have and also put that into the pot with that little bit of water that I already have on the stove. Like I said, the water is just in there as an alternative to using butter and grease so that your onions and green peppers don't start to burn while they're in there sauteing. You could also put other vegetables like broccoli, or you could even do some type of squash, or you could do carrots or something like that. Honestly, whatever vegetables you like. I don't like mushrooms. You could also put mushrooms in there. That's something else good. As many vegetables that you want to put in there is perfectly fine. Also, if you don't eat meat, you could just do vegetables by itself. That's another alternative. But I am using ground turkey in this recipe. So yeah, I'm cutting up those vegetables and going to put them in there, and then I'll be adding the meat after that. The noodles that I use for this, they have zucchini in them, they have, I believe, spinach in them, and they have kale in them, and some other green vegetables. So that's really good. The noodles are really healthy. If you've never tried them, I would recommend you trying them, especially if you're trying to, eat healthier and go a healthier route. Like I said, the spaghetti is super good, and it's actually really healthy for you. You won't get that groggy filling and that heavy filling when you eat this spaghetti. You can still move around. It's really a meal. Like I said, I eat this meal all the time, and I make it when I want something that will stick, but it's also healthy for me. Because it's really flavorful and good. It tastes just like normal spaghetti. So I'm going to continue to do that, and then I'm going to add them into the pot, and then I'll be adding my meat, and then I will get to my seasonings after that. So this is what, see, a little bit of water I put in there already evaporated, but it's enough that it's coated the bottom and they're not sticking at all. So now I'm going to add my meat into it. Ground turkey. Just want to throw it right now. I have my ground turkey and my onions and peppers cooking. on the stove. I just want to mix it up a little bit, and then I want to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm just quickly going to mix this up real quick. So this is what it looks like mixed up with everything. So I'm just going to let this brown out a little bit more, and then I'm going to start adding my seasoning. So I'm going to keep stirring and just cooking it until it cooks a little bit more, and then I add my seasoning in. Okay, so while it's still cooking, it's gotten a little bit more brown. I'm going to add some seasonings now. Garlic powder. I have garlic powder here. I overdo it with the garlic. I put a lot of garlic in my stuff. Garlic is good for your blood. So I always use garlic. Garlic never hurt anybody. I put garlic in everything. So yeah. So I'm going to put garlic in it. Onion powder. Onions never hurt anybody. It's also good for you. I overdo it with the onions. I love black pepper. I put that in there too. And I put Italian seasonings to give it, you know, that Italian, you know, taste and whatever. And I'm not going to lie, I do put a little bit of seasoning salt, but you want to be sparing with your salt. Also, if you have like, you know, like high blood pressure or something like that, you could use like Mrs. Dash. I do use that. I just don't have any right now. So that's something good to use. They have so many things like that. Or you could just do it without seasoning salt. You don't have to put seasoning salt in it. So, I'll show this. So, see, it's a little bit more brown. Still some pink in there. But I'm going to start adding some of my seasonings. So, what I'm going to do right now is just add the seasonings. Like I said, I'm going to use garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, Italian seasoning, and like I said, I do use seasoning salt. If you have something else instead of seasoning salt you want to use, that's also fine. So first, this is the garlic powder. Like I said, I overdo it with the garlic powder. Garlic never hurt anyone, so that's good to put as much garlic powder as you want. This is the onion powder. I love how onion powder makes my food taste, so I always put onion powder in everything. It's so good with this meal. And then that is some black pepper. Add that on there. You don't have to use pepper. I love pepper. And then this is the seasoning salt. Add it sparingly. Like I said, Mrs. Dash, they have so many different types of like flavored ones. Like I said, I actually love using them. I just don't have any right now. But they're so good, and they actually make your food taste so good. So I would even recommend using something like a Mrs. Dash or something like that. Because every time I use it, it makes my food taste so good. And it has no salt, so that's always good. But you're just going to mix your seasonings in with the meat. Like I said, my meat isn't fully cooked. I like to add my seasoning in the middle, and then the Italian seasoning I add once I put the sauce in. So right now I'm just going to continue to mix that up and everything, get that in there good, and then I'm still going to let that sit on the stove and cook fully. You want to make sure that the excess water from the vegetables that you use, and also the little bit that I put in the pot and everything, and you want to make sure the meat is cooked. So you want to make sure that excess water is gone and that the meat is cooked. But like I said, I don't even put a lot of water, just enough for those vegetables in the beginning to not stick. Alright, that's going to cook a little bit longer, and then we'll almost be done. So see, it's browning out, almost done, and I added no grease. That's all natural grease from the ground turkey. Alright, so I let it cook down, and this is how you want the meat. I let it cook till the point where it's like almost browning even more on certain pieces, just to kind of get like all the juice that was and the meat and the vegetables out, so it's not dry at all, because you can still see the pan is moist. But just to like really get all that excess liquid out of there, especially since, like I said, I didn't put any grease. I used water, so you just want to cook it down. Which this is good. This is fully cooked. So now it would be to add the sauce, and the sauce that I got is organic sauce, and I'm going to show you guys that. So what I'm using is my organic sauce right here, USD organic. It tastes really good. Organic sauce is clearly better for you. Just pour that sauce right in there, and then you're going to mix it up. So once you're done adding all your sauce, like I said, I used organic sauce. You know, just trying to be healthy, and I think it's 45 calories per half a cup, and the whole bottle has like 5 servings, so that's like 250 calories, less than that, for the whole entire well, everyone knows tomato sauce is not that bad for you anyway, but you know, it's like 250 calories for the whole entire, you know, bottle. So like I said, I'm just mixing that sauce into my meat now, which it looks so good, and it really smells good. Like, you really smell that garlic and that onion. It really does. It smells so good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my Italian seasoning that I told you about. Add as much or as little as you want. And then mix that in. So I'm going to let that simmer on the stove while I do the noodles now. While I boil the noodles. So that is my finished sauce right there with my meat and everything. I'm letting that simmer while I am about to make these delicious vegetable spaghetti. Okay guys, so I cooked my noodles and they are finished. I still have my meat simmering over here. So I mean, it's really not that much. I feel like on my camera, me looking through it, it looks a little bit bigger, but basically you want to stay inside this white perimeter. I never put food outside of that perimeter, just to, you know, have some sort of portion control. But I mean, the noodles are good. They do taste like normal noodles, with like, you do taste the vegetable a little bit, but it's not overpowering for someone who you know, is not really used to having it. It's still good. It tastes just the same. While it was boiling, it smelled like vegetables a little, and even like when I drained the water, it was green. So I'm just going to add the meat on top, and then I'll take a picture. Okay, so I just added a little bit of the meat on top. So this is the finished product. So you have spaghetti. I swear it is the bomb. You know, healthy spaghetti, a 30-minute meal. So if you're in a rush, you can make this easily. Like I said, I eat it all the time. It's definitely healthy. Like I said, I eat this when I want something that's fulfilling. It's definitely a good, healthy, comforting, yet light meal. Definitely give it a try. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos. I promise I will not disappoint. And thank you for watching.